Nearly everybody in this world wants to be successful in life, and so many of them have a fair idea of how to get there and what to do to become successful. And yet, almost nobody is ready to do what it takes to get there. Begin asking yourself some really simple but important questions. What is stopping me? What is stopping me from accomplishing my dreams? What is stopping me from becoming what I want to be? Who or what is stopping me from achieving my goal and becoming happy? The only person that can stop you from achieving success is you. You are the only person that can stop you from becoming unstoppable. Remember, success is like a mountain. It will not come to you. You must go to it. Is your goal to become an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer or a professor? There is only one known and proven way to get there. Studies. Study and study hard. Wake up early and work harder and harder until you have nothing more to learn. Do you want to be a successful actor? You must be ready to learn from the best in the business. And that means constant and regular practice, showing up for auditions, sometimes having to wake up very early and walking long distances, and most times being sent away disappointed, but only to go back and repeat the same process of constant and regular practice and coming back and doing that over and over again without giving up. Are you dreaming of becoming the next big thing? A successful business owner, or a model, or a radio or TV personality? There is no other way to get there other than hard work. Hard work has no alternative. It involves blood, sweat, tears, and lots of disappointments. But you have to go through it because it teaches you, it toughens you, it empowers you, and it equips you. You've got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop inviting people to your pity parties. Stop making excuses and go to work. Do the right thing and do the hard thing. Believe me, I know how hard it is, but there's no other way around it insofar as the goal is to win. Nobody wins by sleeping. Nobody wins by resting. And surely nobody wins by doing nothing. You don't like something about your life? Do you have a problem with your environment? Do something about it. There's too much complaining and blaming in the system. Everyone is innocent in their own minds, and for every problem, someone else is to blame. We blame the government, we blame the church, and we blame our leaders for every little problem in our lives. Just when are you going to stop being lazy, giving excuses, and blaming others for your inability to achieve your dreams? Just when are you going to take responsibility for your life, for your happiness, for your successes and failures? There is still so much work to do. You still have a lot of work to do. Wake up from your sleep. Stop being lazy. Stop giving excuses. Stop telling lies to yourself and to others to get off the hook and not to do what you have to do. Excuses do not get the job done. You don't feel like getting up. You don't feel like going to school. You don't feel like going to work. You don't feel like making that important phone call. You don't feel like taking that bitter drug. Good. That's one way to know that is exactly what you need to do, because in most cases, the bitter things are the better things. It starts with cultivating the right mentality. Develop the right mental attitude by training your mind to come to a place where it is never okay to give excuses for not doing what is required to get the job done. Train your mind to start focusing on the goal and bring back your mind to the goal as soon as you realize that it has shifted its focus from the goal. And do this over and over again without giving up. Train your mind to recognize and accept that the best way, and in fact the only way to reach the goal, is the hard way. You cannot win against the world if you have not learned to win against yourself. You must learn to overcome yourself in order to acquire what it takes to overcome the world. Most times, you must avoid the things you want and do the difficult and painful things to get the things you need. Self-awareness is a tool. Self-discipline is an art. And self-mastery is an asset. Your life and your happiness are your responsibility, and your responsibility alone. Begin to spend more time on the things you are really interested in. The things you know will eventually get you where you want to be in life. The people you see on television and hear on the radio, the celebrities you see in magazines and newspapers, the people you admire so much that you want to be like them, they didn't get to where they are now by doing nothing or hanging around with friends and telling jokes and laughing all the time. They worked hard. They fell so many times. They made lots of mistakes, and every time they fell, they rose up. Every time they made mistakes, they tried to correct their mistakes and move ahead and move on in life. Do not fall into the trap of feeling and thinking that you are a victim. Get rid of the victim mentality and start cultivating a victor mentality. You are a victim of your own mind. You are a victim of your own fears. You are a victim of your own excuses. Excuses are a dream killer. Excuses are unacceptable. In fact, your only limit is you. Your only limit is your imagination. Impossibilities exist only in the mind. The possibilities are endless. And most importantly, once you put God first, there is absolutely nothing that you wouldn't have the energy, the guidance, and the ability to accomplish.